How's it going there, guys? My name is Double D, and today is a little bit of a different video. I just want to talk about a situation that, I'll be quite honest, I don't really have any right to be talking about because I'm not directly involved. I don't want to be seen as a clout chaser or whatever, because I know that a lot of people jump on this bandwagon for all the wrong reasons. But I just want to quickly make this video just to highlight some points to people who I guess are still in denial, and maybe just try and open their eyes a little bit. I don't know. I probably won't, and I'll probably come off as a bit of a dick. But the Chris Hansen and Onision situation. Now, where we are at the point of this recording is Chris Hansen arrived, turned up at Onision's door. Onision refused to answer, and called the police on Chris. Now he's trying to sue Chris and Mr. Repsion, and Mr. Repsion's having to set up a GoFundMe page at some point, which he will post a link on his Twitter, or I guess he will make it an announcement on YouTube as well when he has this, because yeah, he's got to fight these legal claims now and to start his 2020 off, which is bullshit. Chris, on the other hand, he does not seem phased at all. He's just, you know, he reckons he's got this, which I totally agree with, especially since Onision's doing all this stuff without a fucking lawyer. But allow me to just talk about a few things, because I understand a lot of people are still in denial. I understand that they will be. As weird as that is, as weird as that sounds, yeah, if it's somebody that you've been watching, you're a massive fan of, you will still be in denial of situations like this. It's not the same, but case in point, the only example that I can fucking well give is when I was growing up, Lost Prophets was one of my favourite bands at the time, and if you know about Lost Prophets, you know where I'm going with this. Ian Watkins, lead singer, had allegations of him trying to rape a 1-year-old, like rape a baby. We all thought that was fucked up. There was no way he could have done it, and sure enough, he was guilty of it. And all the way till the end, he, was like, "Oh no, I'm innocent, I'm innocent." But then the minute he was proven guilty, that fucking mask that he had on, and he was just like, "Yeah, I did it. I don't feel bad about it, and yeah, I'd fucking try it again." It's just fucked up. A lot of us were in denial up until the point where it was proven guilty. All right. This is, I believe, similar in a sense with people who are defending Onision, Greg, Jeffery, whatever the fuck he's called, him and his spouse, whatever the fuck he's called nowadays. I don't fucking know. They don't want to believe the accusations against him of being abusive, child abuse, like grooming, all the allegations. But as each day passes, it's more and more difficult to find any defense for this person. It really is. Now, this is not me just being blindly hateful. I used to watch his content back in the day when him and Shiloh were, I guess their relationship was ending. And as much as it fucking pains me to admit it, we all, I believe a lot of people are the same with this. But when we were fans, we believed that it was Shiloh who was, the abusive one. That's the mad thing, because obviously Greg edited videos the way that he wanted them to be edited, to make it out like she was, that she was the way that she was. We didn't really see the full extent to it. I believe Ken pointed out, Cinematose Ken pointed out a great point where, because the whole Chris Hansen thing, Chris Hansen knocking on his door, Onision couldn't really edit that to the way that he wanted it. So he was always like, "Oh, I want to talk. I'd happily talk with Chris Hansen," but because it wasn't under his terms and he didn't have any way to kind of, I suppose, edit the conversation to a way that he finds, more beneficial to him, I guess he kind of just didn't want to answer the door. But I'll talk about that in a sec. But yeah, the whole Shiloh thing. Shiloh disappeared, and then Billy entered the scene, and then the whole entire thing of her being a home wrecker emerged. It was all just fucking messed up. Like, that whole house is fucked up. And I genuinely don't mean to say. I mean, I say this, and it's horrible to say, but I feel so fucking sorry for those kids, man. To have parents like that, I feel so bad. But yeah, Billy had a lot of shit going her way as well. That's around the time when I just kind of started like, ah, man, this is just weird. Like, that's when I kind of clocked on and was like, this is kind of getting a bit, fucking weird now. The whole Onision situation. And then I remember I found her channel and I watched, it was like how to curl my hair or something. And it was full of hate comments. Homewrecker, you're a fucking homewrecker, blah, blah, blah. How could you do this and stuff like that. And then fast forward to, recently, the Chris Hansen investigations are underway, and all these ladies have come forward with their stories. And it makes you feel really, I'll be honest, it makes me feel fucking guilty for ever believing him. Especially after the video of Shiloh came out, of him basically saying to her, oh, you're never going to be famous. Anything that goes on the internet has to go through me. No one will know how much I abuse you. That's fucked up. Like, people could turn around and go, oh, but it was a satire. No, it's not a satire joke. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I love dark humor. I love Frankie Boyle, that type of stuff. But even I can tell the difference between a fucking joke and something that's just, there was no comedy behind it. That was just a horrible statement. It was fucked up. And yeah, like I said, I feel horrible for doubting any of these ladies who have come forward. But the evidence, like I said, is so damning to Onision. And a lot of people bring the argument forward saying, if Onision was proven innocent after all of this, would we believe it? The answer to that is yes. The reason why I wholeheartedly would turn around, make another video and go, I'm in the wrong, my bad. I would do that, 100%. But here's the reasons why I believe that he is guilty. It might just be me, but if he was genuinely innocent, right, would we be at this point in time? Would we genuinely be at this point where he's trying to file, trying to sue Chris fucking Hansen and, Mr. Epsion? Or would we really be at this point? No, we wouldn't. Because if these allegations came out and he was innocent, he would have fought them there and then. What did he decide to do? He decided to, when Chris Hansen came to the fold, what did he decide to do? Make dumbass fucking videos of him having mental breakdowns, pretending to be homeless, being divorced, sorry, Kyle leaving him, all that bollocks. Instead of turning around and going, right, okay, this is fucked up. No, he was like, I'm going to be the bigger man and walk, and be the bigger man. Not really being the bigger man, basically making a fucking joke out of it, trying to capitalize on this situation with people going to, because he knows that people will go onto these videos and watch them, right? At the end of the day, he knew for a fact that him making these videos of him having these breakdowns, we would go on, click, and be like, but he still gained revenue. He still gained fucking something out of this, right? He knew that. He was well fucking aware of that. He chose to do them. Instead of turning around and going, right, I need to address this. This is it. But he didn't. Not once did he think, okay, I need to. And of course, if he was innocent, would he have not answered the door? Would he have not just answered the door to Chris and gone, right? Because I'm sorry, I don't. Maybe this is me being biased, but I don't really see Chris Hansen as the type of guy to fucking all be banging, shouting through a fucking door and be like, right, we're fucking here. Or however fucking he made it out. I mean, from what we all saw, Chris just knocks on the fucking door, just casually. If Onision was fucking well innocent, he would sit down, he would just go, right, let's just talk. Allow me to put my points forward. But he doesn't. He's made a career off causing fucking issues to people. Eugenia Cooney being one of them. And then abusing all those girls that were fans at one point in time, who then, he ended up moving them in with him, and that's just fucked up. I don't know. The thing is, how fucking old is he? He's nearly my age. Anyway, I think we're the same age. About 30 odd or something. And that shit just... what fucking logical thing would you I don't understand the logic. I don't understand the logic. Like I said, maybe it's just me being like the way I am, but he's just a fucking. I don't understand how anyone can defend him. I really don't. I feel bad for the people who are still in denial. Like I said, it's understandable. But please, just do yourselves a favour and just have a good look at all the evidence that's been presented from start to finish. And then go, right, can I really keep defending this person? Especially when there's people who have been in jail, who have been, you know, sentenced to jail for crimes they did not commit, who are 100% innocent, who have shown more fight than this guy. 100%. And that's not me turning around and just making things. Google it. Fucking Google it. There's stories of people who served, you know, who were serving a life sentence. There was one, and I feel bad because the name's just eluded me at the minute because my fucking head's just like, I guess I've kind of just ranted a bit. But he was accused of a crime. He was sent to death row, and then it was changed from that to a life sentence when he was like 18. 39 years later, he was released after fighting tooth and nail to prove his innocence. That's a person who is innocent, because they will fight. They will turn around and go, look, I need to clear my name. If you're innocent, you'll do anything you can to clear your name. Not turn around and say, oh, well, I'm going to, I'm going to be the bigger man and not talk about this. Which he did say in a Discord call that somebody posted on Twitter. I can't seem to find the link. But basically, he was just like, oh, you know, if you're the bigger man and walking away, people still think you're guilty. No, like, if you're having an argument with someone, you can be the bigger man and walk away instead of just turning around and shouting back at him. But when it's years of fucking, well, like, allegations of you grooming, you and your partner grooming, sending inappropriate pictures, asking for inappropriate pictures from young girls, you can't be the bigger man and walk away. You have to be a man and fight these claims. But he won't fight them because I think he knows that his time's running out. Especially when Chris Hansen reps you on. Everybody else, I'm sorry for only naming those two, but I know that there's a lot of people who have been like relentlessly keeping up to date with this, but those are the two that just come to mind. I do apologize to everyone else, but nice. My mind is just fried at this whole thing. I just do hope that this, you know, because it's been a long time coming. It really has. Whether you want to admit it or not, because like I said, I used to watch his content. And I feel bad that I doubted some of the people, but you know, you are in denial for somebody that you look up to or not look up to, or somebody that you know you're a fan of. But there's got to be a time when you turn around and look and go, "No, this guy's a piece of shit." You can't defend something like this. You really can't. I hope that this year it gets sorted. The reason why I'm saying this year, sooner rather than later. But you know, I hope the truth comes out 100%. And it's like I said, if it turns out he's innocent, I'll gladly apologise. I'll gladly make another video and apologise and say that I was wrong. But I don't think I'm ever going to need to make that video. But the people who are still in denial, please open your eyes. Just, I understand he may be like somebody that you look up to and you know you're a fan of, that you fangirl over. You might be like, oh, he's cute and stuff like that. But just look at the evidence that's presented. That's all I'm going to say about this now. I'm sorry this is dragged on. I'm sorry that this video's been made. I just had to get off my chest. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'll get back to uploading just fun content that I usually do. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So next time, I'll catch you guys later.